Hello again viewers, 6:30 in the evening, we're in Puerto Rico, Gran Canaria. I'm homeless, I'm heading back to my apartment so I left my bag. I'm going to wait and see what happens, I'll tell you that in a minute. There's the Chester Beach Club. Wasn't open earlier on, I think. They've got a swimming pool at the back, it looks quite nice. The sun has just went down, I just missed the sunset. I actually seen it when I was on the bus coming back from Porto de Magan. So I took a wee video of it. I might appear on the channel at one point. Look at this, getting cooked right in front of you there, eh? So a few nice wee bars and restaurants down here, but I've done a couple of videos actually down here. I'm not going to go all the way down. Walk with me up to my accommodation, we'll see what happens. Pity I missed the sunset, wasn't it? Anyway, Harbour Lights and other places down here. Let's head up this way. This is where I'm going. Not quite as far as that cliff top up there, but it feels like it. This is base camp and I'm heading up to, what would you call it, base camp 1? Yeah, camp 1. Let's go. Wait to tell you viewers what's been happening. Quite a big spa there, a couple of restaurants. Up there, 5-minute walk, is the bus station. Really weird things going on the bus today. No idea how much the bus cost to Porto Magan because there was a bit of mix up. I thought it cost about €3, but anyway back it was €1.55. You basically get the Playa de Wingles bus number 33. Nice here, eh? Took a video earlier on, everybody was lying out in the sunbeds. It's a bit of a strange setup, isn't it? It's like, I don't know. I suppose if you like swimming in the sea, it's maybe ideal because you can just chill out, sunbathe, then they've got steps you can swim in the sea. But it's a bit unusual. Let's head up this way. We'll pass by some bars and restaurants that I'm going to probably go in later on for food and watch the football. Second best team in the world playing tonight, Liverpool. Who's the best team? St Mirren. Don't argue. The best team is the team you support, isn't it? Doesn't matter if they're not really the best team. I tell you something, St Mirren are doing better than Liverpool just now. Having a bit of a bad time. Anyway, we'll see. Also the Rangers game's on against Ajax. Pity with the Rangers and the Liverpool games, the way the groups turned out, the last games, they need to win their games like 4 and 5 now or some crazy scoreline to first of all for Rangers to qualify for Europa League. They have to match or beat Ajax score. They basically have to beat it because the goal difference is bad. And Liverpool have to beat the scoreline that Napoli beat them by. So in effect it's probably likely 2 games are going to be pointless. It's not going to happen, but we'll see. Sometimes football does surprise you. How nice out there, look. Still people walking up just to enjoy the views. I've done a video during the day showing you how busy it was there with sunbeds. I couldn't believe it. Porto Novo, I've got some viewers who basically said they stayed in there. Now if you want to avoid the hills, that is a good location. You will avoid the hills. If you want to head up to the shopping centre, it's a bit of a walk up there, it's hilly, but you can easily just jump the taxi. It's not much, probably about €3 or €4. Taxis are pretty cheap. Scottish couple, if I meet you again, who I met on the bus the way here, I owe you a couple of euros because you gave me too much of a taxi. Maybe we'll see them tonight, we'll see. Now, Taj Palace Indian restaurant, it's a possibility I could be in there tonight, viewers, it's possible. We've got McCool's Irish bar tucked in, the wee side bit in there. We've got the Bahia Player restaurant, which has got probably the best views you could get around about here. They've got a wee bit down the bottom of the steps, you can actually go in and swim, so you can have your meal and then go for a swim. Pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this suitcase is just reminding me, I'd like to know what's happening in my accommodation. Okay, so we're going to go by the Wigwam in a minute, and then we're going right round the corner to the tunnel, up past Dirty Nelly's. So I'm heading up here, viewers. I've left my bag here, I've got no accommodation booked for tonight. I paid £41 for my accommodation last night. It was roasting the room. Quite a nice balcony they gave me, but everything else was a bit ropey. There's a big one. Good selection of Belgian beers in there and other beers. Somebody did comment saying there's a great selection of beers in there. We've usually got music on. Don't know what's happening, why I've not got it on just now. That's a big one. You can get a picture taken, look, in there. Everybody does that, apart from me. I've not done it yet. I've got nobody to take a picture of me. How sad's that, viewers? Eh? The drawbacks of being a solo traveller at times. There's the Morrisall Suites, Hammy and May, you're watching. Another hotel where you can avoid the hills. I was looking for hotels tonight. That hotel was over £200 per night. Needless to say, I will not be in there tonight. I'm trying to get back in accommodation up here. Let me tell you about it, viewers. So, everything's really fully booked. The cheapest I could find is a Hotel Riasol, which to me looks miles up the hill, right? And you get a taxi up to it. £62. Just for an apartment, £62. I'm never in the apartment, so that to me, that's quite high for me. Accommodation is quite high here. It gets like Tenerife in the winter, Gran Canaria, because this is a kind of peak season. As soon as it hits November, it's quite expensive for accommodation. So the deal I got last night was actually quite good, although the room was roasting. But I managed it. So I said to them when I went out, I couldn't find the apartments available on any booking websites. Their own website's not working, you can't book it on there, you have to email them. So obviously, couldn't do that. And I said to them, what's the chances of basically getting a room here tonight? So the girl at reception says, I need to phone my boss. So they couldn't even give me a price or anything. Marina Bayview, you can see up there. Couldn't give me a price or anything. Taj Palace. Okay, looks nice. Chicken, look, they must know I'm coming. Chicken curry, rice and naan, €15. I normally just take the chicken curry back. It's $19.90. Oh, the picture of the chicken put me off. Quite a few people already in, mind you. Must be good. Anyway, so I said to them, do you have any rooms? And they says, yeah, you could probably stay in the same room you're in just now, which I found bizarre because the room's not available to book online. It's if it's sold out. They says, yeah, we've got a room. We need to phone my boss to get a price. So anyway, I'm headed out for the day. I phoned them when I was in Porto de Magan and I says, have you got a room? And what price? He says, yep, €65. I say, €65? Now, honestly, viewers, it's never worth that, right? But supply and demand, I suppose. We can't get any cheaper, so that's going to work out about £58. And I says, I only paid, what, €45 last night, £41, so roughly €45. She says, yeah, I know, you've now went into peak season, into winter. So obviously, yesterday was October 31st, today's November the 1st, and they says, yeah, it's 65. And I says, can you speak to your boss, see if you can do any cheaper? I says, I would maybe stay if it was a bit cheaper. So I'm going up here. First of all, there's two things that could happen, viewers, right? Potential disasters here, hold on. Oh, still with me, still pretty hot here. There's two potential disasters. I could go up here and they say to me, there's no rooms left, that room's gone. Then I'm literally got no accommodation. It's 7 o'clock at night by the time I got up here. I've got no accommodation whatsoever. And that's not good, is it? I don't know how it'll pan out. And the football starts at 8 o'clock, so I'm struggling for time. Or I could go up here and they say, yeah, we've still got the room, but you're going to need to pay €65, which I'm going to need to pay because I can't board doing anything else. It gets dark in here, doesn't it? Look how dark it is. Wow. That's me coming out into the light, out of the tunnel. So the best case scenario is I got up here and they say, Kevin, we've negotiated a good deal for you, we'll give you it for €50. That'd be good, wouldn't it? There's no way it's going to happen. I spoke to the woman earlier on and I says, could you speak to your boss so you can tell me the price? She was like, no, that's the price. So she's not even willing to even ask the boss about the price. So all I'm hoping is when I got up here, viewers, they've still got a room available, because otherwise I could be on the beach tonight. We'll see. It's a steep hill this, hold on, we're nearly at the bars. Oh my goodness, I can feel this in the back of my legs. Imagine staying up there, look at the steps. I don't really need to imagine I'm going up steep on that probably. Puerto Rico's hilly. Hilly, hilly, hilly. You can stay down the bottom. There's a few accommodations that are pointed out there that are flat. Or you can do it the other way. You could go up near the shopping centre. There's quite a lot of hotels and apartments right next to the shopping centre. With all the bars and restaurants and entertainment. So if you think you're just going to spend your whole time up there and never really go down to the beach, you're probably best staying in there. Oh my goodness, viewers. My goodness. But you're just going to end up getting taxis all the time if you're in Puerto Rico. If you're staying anywhere up a hill, you can't be bored walking back up the hill. Walking down's actually quite nice because the weather's nice. Walking back up's a killer. Okay, so this is what you'd say is my locals here. Dirty Nelly's was in there earlier on, just a wee coke. Toro Bravo Grill. There's a few other restaurants at the side there as well. Italian up the top. Chinese restaurant, which I didn't notice last time. Could go in there and get a curry, we'll see. The likelihood is, probably, I'm going to watch the football. If they're showing it in Dirty Nails, why wouldn't they be? I mean, I think they should be. But they could have live music on, maybe earlier, don't know. We'll wait and see. If not, I'll need to head back down the way. Which is no problem heading down, but it just means I need to head back up. I'll end up getting a taxi back up, we'll see. So, quite a nice bar inside Dirty Nails. A few restaurants here, supermarket, don't know what time it's open till. There's nothing, where my apartment is, there's literally nothing in it. There's no vending machine, though there is a cigarette vending machine, no use to me, I don't smoke. But they've got nothing. So when I got home last night, I was dying of thirst, there's nothing in the room. No water, no coke, nothing. I said, if you get any vending machines, anything, they're like, no. What we'll do, viewers, I'll show you where my apartments are, right? Let me know if you'd stay here. What the hell this is. But it could be worse. It could be right up there, look at that. Look at these guys up the top. That's car hire territory, you need a car up there. I think there's actually a quicker way. I should have went through the park. There's a wee park I could have went through, up the side. I've been too busy talking, I've missed that. So now I've added on a couple of minutes to my journey. Oh, disaster, girls. Disaster. So, probably what's going to happen when I go in here, I'm going to say, is the room still available? Hopefully they're going to say yes. Then they're going to say it's €65 non-negotiable. The only good thing about the room is the balcony. They've given me a room overlooking the pool, and the balcony is actually quite big. And I've got a sun lounger, which I've not used. Nice wee park down there actually. I've cut down there a few times. The brickwork up there, built into there. Amazing views. Oh, hold on viewers, hold on viewers. Went pear-shaped there. The gimbal's kind of playing up, don't know what's happening with it. Oh my goodness. Okay viewers, now we will see if we get round here or not. Of course it had to happen. The thing I've got that stabilises the phone, I don't know what's happening with it, it's kind of going all weird. Alright, okay, back to normal now, we'll see. No, it's rotating round, it's weird, look at this. Absolutely weird. Viewers, I'm going to cut it short. My apartments are just over there around the corner, okay? I'll let you know in the comments how I got on. Gimbal is not working. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, new viewers, hit that wee button there, subscribe, it's absolutely free. Look at this, viewers. It's not ended well. It has not ended well at all. Right, I'll see you in the next one. Need to fix this damn phone.